Yeah, really proud of the guys. You know, it was a big game for us. Obviously, to me, it was a must-win. You don't want to lose 5 games in a row. We had already lost 4. We were down in the dumps, honestly, and trying to figure out a way how to pull ourselves out and to come out and play like this against a great Alabama team who we just witnessed going across country to beat Gonzaga, coming back home playing a good Houston team and in a dogfight and winning that game, and then coming here and playing against us. And then I saw the polls today. They still had Gonzaga in front of Alabama. I felt like that was going to be extra motivation for them coming into our place. So it was a lot against us, but we knew that we had to come out and play our best game, and I'm proud of the guys.
Start with Steven, and then Terry, and then Cassie.
Penny, I was told by somebody you guys had your best practice of the year yesterday, and then I know you kind of had some confidence in the radio show that you thought this could be a beautiful week. I guess, what did you see yesterday and kind of over the weekend that kind of just gave you an idea that this could happen the way it did tonight?
Well, the guys had a team-only meeting, and what came out of that meeting was hugging, high-fiving, having fun, making plays. No one cared who shot. It was beautiful basketball, man. It just kind of gave me a sense of relief coming into the game tonight, because that's the first time all year we've seen that in practice, and it was a beautiful thing. I just felt really good after seeing that.
Terry? Hey, Coach, you said after the Ole Miss game and Murray State game that things was turning the corner. What's the biggest difference from being in now?
The chemistry. The chemistry is on point. Yesterday just broke open anything that was negative. It broke the positive. I mean, the guys came out of the meeting just laughing, and I don't know what was said, but whatever was said, man, the practice was beautiful. So to me, that's what's changed. You know, everybody was into team tonight. You can see that collectively, everybody that checked into that game or that started that game wanted to win that game for the city.
Cassie, then Jason and Steven.
Penny, when you say the guys had a team-only meeting, who initiated that? And speaking more of the seniors and the veterans that you wanted to see step up, to see Deandre go out and have a game like that, what does that mean to you in terms of what your message you were trying to get across?
Yeah, Deandre and Alex were the ones that wanted the meeting, just to kind of hash out differences or whatever they needed to do as a team, because they needed to do that. That wasn't any coach's idea, that they needed to do that. And to see Deandre respond like this is the Deandre Williams we knew we had last year, that just hadn't had a breakout game yet, and today was that game, and he played amazing.
Jason, Steven, and then Mark.
Yeah, those veterans, I mean, they've been under fire for the last few weeks, but Deandre, Landers coming up, you know, playing the way he did tonight. Malcolm played some valuable minutes.
He did.
Does it just, like, how do you feel now about you know, compared to where they were, where your mind was before with those veterans?
Well, you know, there's always going to be challenges with us as a team, and from the coaching staff to the players, to go out and apply what we teach every single day. And all we ask the veterans to do is just have pure hearts and don't care how anything goes except for team and be team. And in yesterday's meeting, obviously Landers, Deandre, Alex, Malcolm, and Lester all took that personally and came into today's game to show the young guys how it was supposed to be done. And that's how we thought it was going to be from the very beginning. But it's beautiful basketball to see when those veterans are all on the same page with the young guys.
Defensively, I know they hit a couple shots late that kind of threw some of the numbers off. What were your thoughts on how you guys performed on defense, especially against Shackelford holding him to 10 points on 4-12 shooting?
Well, he's such a great player, man. They do an unbelievable job, their staff, of getting him the ball. And those big screen, and the guys know how to, you know, get it to him where we're in his sweet spots. And we were attention to detail. I mean, the game against Murray State, we weren't. So they gave us some extra motivation to say, hey, Shackelford is the same level as this kid in Murray or higher when it comes to shooting shots and making big shots. So we tried to make sure we took that away from him.
Penny, I'm curious, how did it feel during that moment in the second half where Tyler's launching them from half court and you're on a 12-0 run, you're up 20? I mean, what was that feeling like to see it all come together like that?
It felt like old times, man. It really did. I thank God for that moment, because it took me back to Tyler's freshman year when we used to get on those runs and he'd get hot. 2 years ago, we get on those runs and he'd get hot. He'd shoot them from the logo and make them. And I knew when he started doing that it was our night.
Jason, and then I see Terry.
You seem pretty even keeled right now. It's not every day that Memphis beats a top 10 team. It's been almost a decade. Are you like jumping up and down inside, or like what's the feeling?
I'm definitely enjoying every moment of this because a 4-game skid is something none of us saw. If you're on the inside, you understood why it happened, and to have this big win against a top 10 team, I'm definitely happy on the inside. This is just my demeanor, period, because we still have business to take care of on Saturday, but I am definitely enjoying this. I am.
You think you guys are through it now? I mean, like, or are there still challenges?
No. The team is together now. They are together. They are one, and that's what I love about yesterday's practice. You can just see it.
Two things with Penny. Is this win bigger for you because of the situation you're in, or the win in Tennessee? Is this the biggest win in your career, and how do you take this and try to get another win on Saturday?
No, I mean, he just stated it. We haven't beaten a top 10 team in years, so I think this is number one. The win at Tennessee was definitely special, but this was the next win, and we were on a 4-game skid. Like I said, it's still so hard to believe saying those words. We were on a 4-game losing streak, but kudos to the team that beat us. They helped us get prepared for this game, and they're going to help us get prepared for the Tennessee game. We just got to keep plugging away.
We'll go Steven and then Mark, and I think we'll probably wrap up after that.
I guess how are you and the staff going to approach? Is it such an emotional night? You guys played at such a high level. How are you guys going to try to work to make sure you can carry that momentum on into this weekend, into another kind of a must-win game for you all?
It's culture. That's exactly what it is. That's what it's been since day one. Everybody's buying into the culture. We're going to have a great game plan. The guys are buying into it. Like I said, our faults of losing those 4 games in a row has taught us how to prepare for these games now. There isn't anything that we haven't seen. Obviously, we know their roster really well, and they play really good basketball, great basketball, just like Alabama. So this was a great game for us to play before we went and played those guys.
Penny, since we're not getting you till after the Tennessee game, there's not another Memphis-Tennessee game on the books after this one. How important is that series to you to keep it going?
No, it's very important. I think that the interstate rivalry is healthy. It's good for the soul because there's so many, SEC fans around here and obviously Tiger fans in Memphis. I think it's great to keep it going if we can.